Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah. My name is Yasmina. It's the beginning of a new year. A new year. Can you believe it? And everyone and their mom is posting inspirational crap on their story. And I've been left alone with my thoughts for too long, so I'm having a crisis. I am having an identity crisis. I don't know why I'm doing anything for anything. I don't really know what the point is anymore. Isn't that what I thought? Ultimately, I came to the conclusion that the best way to pull myself from this funk, the solution to this problem, was to square my identity into tiny little aesthetic boxes in a desperate attempt to understand myself. Doesn't it sound like a great idea? We're making a vision board today for your entertainment. And I need you to stick around because I'm going to tell you why you should be making your vision board like mine too and what's wrong with yours. So how are we making this bad boy? Let's break it down. We're losing daylight, guys. We gotta get this going. We gotta get it going. We're breaking down this vision board into 6 or 7 parts. God damn it. We have general vibes, the grind, shenanigans, relationships, vanity, and aspirations. Yay! Through each of these little categories, we'll be sprinkling in the big wins of 2025. 2025 big W's. What do we want to bring into the next year? I was like, oh yeah, I really like that. And as we go through each of these categories, I'll be breaking down why I split it up in a specific way. So without further ado, let's start making this vision board. Let's get started with general vibes. Something short, something sweet, just to kind of put stuff on the board to kind of see what direction we're going. It's really obscure, but like I really want the vibes to be Monsters Inc. intro. I really like this photo. I think it's very funky wonky. And I think I just want to isolate like the doors and this little green monster. I kind of just slapped them all over the board. This is really cute, guys. I know I put like a single thing on there, but there's that M in his mouth. It's a little bit annoying. I might go in and erase it, but like right now, it's a lot of work and I don't really want to do it. So I'm not going to. Guys, this is cute. But now we get to move on to our first 2025 big W's. Leve released the Matter of Time album. And oh my gosh, I love that thing so much. So you know we're slapping that bad boy on there. Leve, she's the queen of my life. I love her so much. Looked at my Instagram to see if there's any photos I can fit into any categories. But if I like their vibes, I came up with 2. This one, my friend took it on a digicam, and it's really goofy off, but I really freak with the colors and the vibes. And then this one, it is pre-bangs, but I love how sassy it is. We'll put it in a frame for now. Last image for 2025 Big W's General Vibes Edition. We're adding the Screaming Tree chicken meat. It makes me really happy. Incredible. Honestly. And that concludes General Vibes. So now, let us move on to the grind. For the grind, I'm only really counting basic responsibilities that you kind of have to do. And you can definitely do the bare minimum, but a lot of people want to excel in. Like the classic things you think of when you're trying to get your stupid chud life together. For me, in my case, my grind would mostly be school, because I'm in college. Yay! So first things first, dear God, please let me be an academic weapon this semester. I had some scary bits in the last. We still got that 4.0. And I'd like to keep that up. People don't even tell you how Calc 2 is anymore. They just look at you like this. I haven't heard a single good thing about Calc 2, and it's terrifying me. But also, I'm a girl boss, so I can do it. Dear God, please let me be an academic weapon. Next in the grind, money. I'm lacking in that department. I hate to say it, but it might be time that I consider getting a job. Ew. I definitely want to try and do something over the summer. Maybe something to keep my skills up, like be a tutor, or something cute and aesthetic. Yeah, aesthetic. like an ice cream shop. That'd be so fun. Internship would be cool. Unfortunately, don't think it's happening. There's always the option, though, of avoiding my problems and just like avoiding employment. Be like, hey, mom, dad, I really love you a lot. Can I have money? I think it could work. Anyways, I'm dual majoring in electrical engineering and Russian. That's right, electrical engineering, women in STEM. We're here to talk about the Russian part because I've been really enjoying my classes in it. I started learning it because I wanted to learn a language, and I kind of have a language barrier with the family. This is one of the languages they speak, so I kind of get to bridge that at the same time while getting a hashtag degree. I really just want to work on becoming more fluent. Like having a conversation with my grandma would be cool. Never done that before, at least not without my mom present. Let's just up my Russian game. Let's just up it. To represent everything I just talked about, two of the pictures I picked, it's from this one cartoon. It's like Tom and Jerry, but Russian. I think it's Zaitsi Volk. Wolf and Rabbit. Russian cartoon. It's called Will Just You Wait. No Pогоди. I also got a reel for this other like Russian cartoon, The Flying Ship. I don't know what it's about yet, but I really want to watch it. This princess girl, she's a diva. She just starts throwing crap out of her window, and she's like, I want to be free. I want to find love. And I'm like, pop off. I love that for you. And then for the rest, I just included photos from when I visited family. Shenanigans. I don't think I have to explain Shenanigans. There were a lot of big W's for Shenanigans in 2025. I won a performative male contest, won another contest for dressing up as O'Hare from the Lorax, JCPenney photo shoot with my friends. I'll just let the photos do the talking. I've never looked better. Do you see this? Except for maybe the two other times I dressed up as a man. There was the Tinder Doubleday era, and it was short-lived, it was depressing, and there were no double dates to be had. It was a good shenanigan for sure. I don't know if I'd consider it a W though. Maybe like the chaoticness of it, because I was really funny. Honorable mention. I don't know if I want to take those vibes in the next year. So what does shenanigans look like for us in the next year? If I see something, it looks cool, what's stopping me from doing it? I'm just going to go give it a try. Spontaneous road trips with friends. I want to dance more. Dancing's fun. It's like museums, parks, cafes. Karaoke. That could be cool. I've never done it. Guys, what if I did like a comedy set? Like just roll up to an open mic night. I think I could do it. It might not be good, but like I could do it. That could be interesting. Literally anything that sounds mildly interesting is like, do it for the lore. I think the strat is get everything on the board, make it look pretty later. Definitely pretty condensed. It's really condensed right now, but we have a lot more room to work with for, shoot, how many categories do I have left? Sorry, my little southern accent sleeping out right there. Exactly halfway through. Wrapping up the shenanigans category and moving into the relationships one, all I've got to say is shenanigans would not be the same without my friends. Shenanigans and relationships closely intertwined, because when I say relationships, I mean like in all aspects, like friendship, family, romantic. I feel like the biggest emphasis is on friendship. Guys, I love my friends. I love them so much. I really thought about putting just like photos of my friends on the board, but because I'm kind of putting this on the internet, I try to keep it pretty down low. And it's also because I'm lazy and I don't want to ask every single one of them, because I have so many friends that I can put on there. I just have so many friends. It'd be so much work. Some of my favorite outings I had with my friends this year is like when you just dress up and go somewhere where it's like, okay, we're going to take really cute photos and then we're going to go eat food. That's like, it's my love language. Yay! I love this photo so much. Me and my friends, for real. A goal of mine for this next year, befriend my campus celebrities. I feel like most of us know what a campus celebrity is, but if you don't, I'm going to tell you what it is to me. Sometimes there are these people that you see around, doesn't have to be campus. You idolize them. They like become your idol. And you're like, I love their vibe so much, and you don't know it, but I adore you. And there are some funny gals that I follow, and I need to make them my friend. We're making them my friend. 2026, we're making my campus celebrities my friends. And then because I know you freaks want to know about it, romance. There were a lot of friendship W's this year. Romantic W's, let's just say there were more L's than there were W's. Lots of L's. Like a stupid amount of L's. Too many L's. I have a really great life. I have really great friends. I'm just not too worried about it. Like, I really don't feel like I need to be putting that on my board right now. There's just so many things, and I don't think a man belongs on the board. Next category. Next category, guys. Next up, we have Vanities. It's cold. Vanities are the things, like, I really don't need them. They're just there to boost my ego and make me feel good about myself. I can really live without them, but it's like, if it happened, it'd be really cool, guys. Arguably biggest W of 2025, I got bangs. I adore them so much. Like, why didn't I do it sooner? And I didn't look bad before, but also, we're no longer getting Baldi's Basics. Bye-bye, Baldi's Basics era. It just makes me feel so much more confident. The bangs are banging. That's all I have to say. That was my only big 2025 W for this group. I just really wanted to talk about my bangs. Moving on from big W's. I want to be a pho-filled brand ambassador. Pho-filled is my new favorite restaurant. It's a pho place. The food is so good. I don't want them to pay me. I mean, I'm going to pay them for their food. I want an honorary title. Like, I want to glaze this restaurant so much so that they give me an honorary title. It never misses. I love them so much. Fulfilled brand ambassador. A skin tint, a lip stain for my summer makeup would be cool. Boots for two-step. And then to wrap up Vanities, call me crazy, but 100 subscribers on YouTube by the end of this year would be really cool. It would be pretty awesome, be pretty slay. But I put most of it in Aspirations, and let me talk about why. Aspirations. It was really important for me to separate aspirations from the grind. They're the things I care most about. The things that when I do them, it really makes me feel like myself. Even though I really want to put more effort towards these things, I want to make sure I'm doing it for my enjoyment and not get lost in the grind. You know, if I'm enjoying these things, then I'm going to do them. If I don't want to do these things, then I'm not going to do them. It's just purely there for me to enjoy. For this next year, I want to make cool stuff. I had some big 2025 W's in this department, in the department of making things. I finished my last art portfolio for high school. I had this painting come out of it, which I felt really clever making. I made a painting for my roommate's birthday. I really love how that one turned out. I started posting like for the first time this year. Yeah, it's really exciting. It's really fun. I want to try and make like these doodle carousel posts in the style of like Eggs Dudes. I also really want to try Anna Laura's art style. Like I included one of her things, like as a little friendship photo on my board. I love her style. It's so cute. Unbridled joy. Every single time her post comes up on my feed, unbridled joy. The biggest thing for me going to 2026, big 2016. What I'm most excited for is I love YouTube. I love making long form content. Like I feel the most like myself whenever I have a little project I'm working on. I don't have anything specific in mind. I just want to put more energy towards it. I might make videos about learning Russian, learning engineering, day in my life, food. Food is good. Food is always good. I'm definitely working on a gaming channel though. I love games. I just want to make things that I think are cool and make me happy. I'm gonna add the last of those photos onto the board. Right now, she's not looking cute. We're gonna work on that. We're gonna fix it. Yeah. While I clean up this board, make it nice and pretty, because she's a little not right now. She's a little not. Let's just be honest. What is one thing you notice on my vision board that you rarely ever see on these vision boards that resurface without fail at the reset of each year? I worked really hard to include a lot of photos of my real life on there. And sure, I definitely use Pinterest aesthetic photos, but it's not just limited to that. And this is why that's so important. The end of each year presents us this opportunity for a fresh start. And it's really exciting, but also this excitement is kind of shoved down our throats. I hate to say it. It can be a little suffocating. Think of the words we hear over and over. Set goals, glow up, rebrand, lock in, produce, don't stop producing. Do you hear it? Those aren't human words. You're not a robot. You're not a factory, you're a human. And you don't need to be treating yourself like that to have a successful year. It's gonna be annoying. That's hustle culture we're surrounded by. It kind of makes you forget the beauty of being human. You're a human and you can't change your world overnight. And no matter how frustrating that is, it's also kind of awesome because it means every single day is a chance to move closer to a life that is meaningful to you. There isn't a single day that will make or break you. Every single day, you get a chance to try again. So I looked at my life already. I considered my everyday wins, my everyday failures, and I thought about how I could reprioritize my energy so I'm actually doing things that are meaningful to me. A lot of what's on my vision board doesn't put me closer to what I should be doing, but it does put me closer to what makes me happy. I don't have to operate at my max all the time just because I can. I don't have to work to constantly outdo myself. And I don't want the things I do or create to be measured by numbers, output, or achievement. I want to work towards the kind of person that I want to be. So did making this board help with my winter break slump? Yeah, it actually did. I didn't think it would. Will this be the last time I fall into a slump or quote-unquote crisis? Definitely not. It's like the only thing I can guarantee you. But guess what? I'm a human. And because I'm human, I get to spend each day relearning what's important to me. And so when you make your vision board, think about your life right now. You're used to your life. It doesn't seem that aspirational to you. But I bet you, to me, to probably like any other person on this planet, you're probably doing some shit that's cool. And it'll definitely look a lot different because I'm kind of just a girl. I'm not in the real world yet. But I also feel like there's a little bit of something everyone can take away from this. The value of your year isn't determined by how hard you work, or how much you output, or what achievements you make. Let your value be like, did I work towards something that makes me happy? So here's my board. This is my board. I'm really happy with it. I'm Yasmina with a yes or a yas, and I'll see you later. Bye!